Hi guys, today I'm doing a contest for Cruellasfurcoat. He's just reached 500 subscribers, so he's doing a giveaway. Basically we don't have to answer 5 questions, but there is 5 questions, but for every one you answer you get 1 entry. Today I'm going to answer all 5 questions. They're pretty simple, so let's crack on with it. So question number 1 is, what film would we want to have a release on Blu-ray? And I'm going to choose Cool Runnings. It's a really good Disney film, I think anyway, about Jamaicans going to the winter Olympic Games it might be the 90s or the 80s. But it's a true story anyway, and it's really good. I won't spoil it for anyone, but I recommend you seriously watch it. Stars John Candy. Must be early 90s in this, because he died in the 90s. John Candy's a really good actor from films such as Uncle Buck and Planes, Trains and Automobiles. They're really good films as well, but I like this film. I'd love to see a release on Blu-ray. So that's question number 1. Question number 2 is, what is the best quality Blu-ray in my collection? And I'm gonna say The Dark Knight. The PQ on that is absolutely amazing, especially the opening scene. I was gonna say an animation film, which I won't say now, but because they tend to look better on Blu-ray, but I thought I'd go with a live action, and The Dark Knight is probably one of the best PQs I've ever seen. So that's The Dark Knight. Next is, what Disney film would I like to see in 3D? Obviously there's a lot of Disney films, so it's quite hard. Some already have been released, so you've got to pick one that hasn't. But I've come to a decision, and I have decided to go with Brother Bear. Now, this isn't an obvious choice, but yeah, I just think it'd look quite good in 3D. Basically, it's like a moralistic story. I think it might be set in Asia. Yeah, it's set in like Asia, and they believe that when the human dies, they turn into an animal. So it's basically a story of a brother in a family who turns into this bear. Basically, I haven't watched this for ages. You might watch it after this video. But yeah, it's the 43rd animated classic, and I think it's a really good one at that. So that's question number 3. What Disney film would I like to see in 3D? And the answer is Brother Bear. So obviously he's a big Disney fan. He does Disney news and stuff. Subscribe to him. I'll put a link below. So question number 4 is basically, what is your favourite Disney film out of so many titles? I think it was around the 50s mark he's gone for. I think there's about 8. So you can choose from Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, The Sword and the Stone, 101 Dalmatians, Sleeping Beauty and Jungle Book. And what I'm going to choose is actually Peter Pan. The reason being, that is the only one that I can remember seeing as a kid, if I'm quite honest. Peter Pan, I like the characters in Peter Pan. I like the whole story surrounding it. I like Captain Hook the villain and stuff. So yeah, I may have to watch a few of them. I know 101 Dalmatians is coming out on Blu-ray on the 3rd of September, so I may pick that up. Lady and the Tramp's already out, Alice in Wonderland's already out. Cinderella's just come out. So yeah, I may pick up a couple of them. But I'm going to say Peter Pan as my choice. And the final question was, who do I prefer most out of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost? Now, this decision is quite hard because I do like both of them very much. Obviously they've done films together such as Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz and Paul. So I did find this really hard to decide, but then obviously you delve into their solo work, and I probably watched more titles with Simon Pegg in than I have Nick Frost when they're on their own, because the only film that comes to mind with Nick Frost in when he's not with Simon Pegg is Attack the Block. But I could name a few with just Simon Pegg, for example, Star Trek, Run Fat Boy Run, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, stuff like that. So I'm going to have to say Simon Pegg on that answer. So that concludes the 5 questions. Go and subscribe to Cruellasfurcoat. I'll put a link below. He's a really good guy. He does sort of unboxings and reviews on Disney related things, and he has a weekly Disney news show, so if you're interested in the world of Disney then just check him out. Does that every Sunday, I believe. So anyway, thanks for watching, go check him out, and I'll see you soon.